Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. You can see here, I am a vampire currently, and you can see I am burning up, losing some health. I'm on, I think, stage 2 of the vampirism. So today I'm going to go through and show you guys how to cure this vampirism. So if you're within the first, 72 hours, you should be able to just pull up and find, a potion like a cure disease, things like that, or go to the chapel and yeah, cure poison, cure disease. Within 72 hours of contracting the virus, you should be able to just use that and your vampirism will be gone. Another way to do this is hit that tilde key here and bring up a command if you're on the console. And you can see I did this earlier, just player. So let's click on me, player dot add item. And then 977E41. So that should give you basically the cure vampirism. And so then you can also just come straight into your items. I think C would be all the way up here. And you can see I have a bunch of them at this point. I can go sell them. But if you do not want to do that because of one, I'm not sure if you can even do that on Xbox. And two, it does block all future achievements. So, to go about this way, we are going to go through the actual way the gameplay wants you to do it for curing vampirism. So, right now, I can't really wait outside due to losing health, things like that. So, we're going to go about this at night. We are going to go over to one of the chapels and talk to one of the healers who will give us a notification to go speak to the Arcane University. And I would recommend, if you're within even stage 2, 3, 4, go and feed on somebody at night. So let's say I wait 12 hours here. You can say I just waited 10. I just need it to be nighttime. But basically, when they lock up, all these NPCs are going to go upstairs, and you can feed on them. So that will reset you back to stage 1. And even in stage 4, I went to go do the end of the Thieves Guild, talk to the Countess, and she wouldn't even speak to me. I couldn't get any dialogue to come up. You're going to get run into these things the further you go along within the stages of vampirism. You do get certain benefits as well, but honestly it is more of an annoyance. So let's get this started. Let's see if I can go outside. Let's see if I can travel just yet, and we're gonna go to one of the churches and let's just go. Oh, I think over here should be a pretty easy one to go and talk to a healer. And man, honestly, this mission is gonna kind of suck. Make sure that, you stay within the first couple of stages of vampirism just to make sure things are easier so you can go out during the day. We're going to need to buy, or steal grand soul gems. We're going to need to find garlic. There's a variety of items that we're going to need to get through this mission. And so, once we talk to somebody, though, and actually get this started, we're going to go down to the Arcane University, who then will give us a variety of items that they need to cure our vampirism. So let's see if we can come in here. Okay, so also, I mentioned you can just pray at the altar and it should work. So let me wait 12 hours and see if somebody's going to come in here and a healer will help me out. Okay, so this should be our fella.
All right, then.
And he's going to help us here. So let's go for cure for vampirism.
Such a thing. The Guild of Mages might...
Perfect. That's all we needed. If you want to train, alteration. I always just, when I can, just max it out. Oop, I do not want to take any of you guys out. And let's see if I'm going to need to go feed here soon enough, as I did wait a decent amount of time. Okay, so now that it's nighttime, let's come over to Arcane University. And we should be at least able to go inside and just kind of wait indoors. And then meet up with our guy. So at this point, I'm far enough into the stages of vampirism again that I'll probably need to go feed after I go and talk to this guy. So, is there an easier way to go about him? Let's see how we can find him really quick. So, oh, okay. That's obnoxious. So this is the correct way. Let's see if we can go in here, and let's see if we can go to...
Hi.
Okay, perfect. So I just waited about 3-4 hours. Yeah, he should just come here in the middle of the day or in the morning. So there we go. Updated. Let's go Mage Guild anyways. Purchasing spells if you're interested. And honestly, this is enticing. It's a very hard, but that should be a Grand Soul Gem. So we might need to steal one of those. And then let's go, and I'm going to go feed a little bit on the Imperial City, and then we'll continue on. Alright, so I'm over in the Imperial City. Just fed on some dude. And now I should be good to go over here to Skinrad. Go to the castle. And we should be having kind of like a meeting basically. And if I remember correctly, the wall is also... We can basically remove a wall. And there's going to be like a hidden room down there. So let's go over here to the courtyard. And let's go find our guy. And... this isn't going to get much easier. If I remember correctly, this wall is going to go away. But we should be getting like a list of items that we need to help this guy help us cure vampirism.
Greetings. I'm afraid the Count does not... I see. You'll have to speak with enough talk.
Okay. So he's green. Let's see if it will actually... if he's out here already. No. Alright, so we're going to need to wait. She is going to... let's hope that this is not another bug. I have been getting so many. So he should only come out at night. Let's see if I can just wait. Let's see, even 24 hours. Let's see where this lands us. Okay, so yeah, I waited, went upstairs, kind of messed around a little bit, and he actually came and just found me immediately. And just kind of interrupted me, just kind of chilling.
50 years ago, my wife, Rona, and she hated what she had become. I have researched what I can. So I would ask, what little I have discovered, I have searched for these witches through... there may be... seek her out. If you are successful in fight...
Alright. There we go. So let's get out of here. And we now have another update to our mission. So yeah, a lot of just kind of teleporting around. Let's see, I should probably wait 12 hours for it to be about nighttime. Let's go 14. So then we should be able to fast travel around. But yeah, I mean, this is just kind of... this is the stuff I don't like, is that we basically can't operate during the day as a vampire. But at least we can't randomly become a vampire again once this is cured. So let's go outside and let's see where our next mission takes place. Part of the mission. So let's go out to the map. And okay. So let's go over here, and we're just going to come straight down through the water. Let me kind of just clip us a little bit closer and show you guys what we're looking for, instead of having you guys watch me run around for about 10 minutes. I am at this place called Drake Low, and you can see here, the probably easiest way to get over here is the Chaden Hall area. I went over here and just kind of walked down. It took me about a minute or two, just kind of run down. But yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And this lady should be here to help us. No, I don't want to feed on you. Let's see if we can cure vampirism.
Oh my, what makes you think I would know? Oh my, but a cure, if you do I have my own interests. If you can bring me 5 empty... be seeing you.
Okay, so let's go, I'll probably teleport over to the Imperial City and go through the market, see where I can go find some Grand Soul Gems. But yeah, she has a lot for us to do, so let's go see. I'll probably also just do a quick little Google search and see where's the most efficient way of getting all 5 of these, so that I'm not wasting your guys' time. Alright guys, so I'm over in Coral at the Mages Guild. Let me see if I can show you. That is the North Gate right here. You should be able to come right out, find the Fighters Guild, and come over here and find the Mages Guild. So we should be able to buy 1 Grand Soul Gem and steal 2 more. So let's go talk to him. Let's go barter.
Goods for sale here.
And we should have a common soul gem. There's a grand soul gem. That should be 1 right there. So greater, 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 lesser, lesser, lesser. And I think that is all we want from him just yet.
You too.
So one thing that I'm finding kind of strange here is, oh, is it this? I can't remember which one it is. Let me quick save this. If you come into your inventory, so for myself, I have a Grand Soul Gem that's 150 and 200, and it's not really saying which one is empty and which one is not. From what I'm finding is this 200 gold one means it's an empty soul gem. So let's break this one wide open. Greater, 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 greater. Okay, so let's go over here. And let's break open this one. Alright. Common, grand 200. So now we're at 2. And let's see if he is still in here. He is not. So let me save here really quick. As I don't have many lockpicks left. If I need to, I'll go just buy some more. So lesser. But this is a good way of getting a couple really quick. And let me see if I can just load this really quick. Okay, so I just didn't have enough lockpicks. Let's go through here and break them. So I had 6, I needed 8. But let's steal this Grand Soul Gem. Steal that Grand Soul Gem. Steal that Grand Soul Gem. So you can see that there was a couple there that definitely don't meet the standard that I'm looking for. But that's okay. They're pretty useful overall. And let's take that. As long as we don't get caught here, I can go and spread some of this money around. And let's go up to Bruma here in just 1 second. And we should be able to purchase 1 more Grand Soul Gem that is empty from the Mages Guild up there. So let's go up to Bruma. And let's just go to the East Gate. And let's go make 1 more purchase. Okay, so if you come over here to the East Gate in Bruma, let's sprint up really quick. And same thing, we should be able to go to the Mages Guild. Just follow this path right here. And we should be able to buy 1 Grand Soul Gem. So straight in front of us right here, this is the lady we are looking for.
No.
Ah, my. Okay. So that is the problem with vampirism. She doesn't want to talk to me, so I need to go feed. So give me 1 sec, and we'll get back to this. Okay, so I had to wait like 3 or 4 days at this point to have her actually come back to work. Which is just insane to me. I found her just sleeping downstairs. But yeah, you should be able to come here and get a Grand Soul Gem. And I think at that point we just need 1 more. I'm going to go back to Coral after waiting a day or 2 and see if he does like load up again on Grand Soul Gems. Obviously I can't steal the ones again, but I should be able to get him to just barter with me and sell 1 more. And you can see here actually, this is kind of cool. So she's got a scamp. And she just can, you know, bring him to life. But, alright, let's go see where I can go to get 1 more Grand Soul Gem. Hey, guys, so I'm in another Mages Guild over here in Chaden Hall. I'll show you the exact location. It's a little bit hidden. But we should then be over here and talk to her, go to the bartering, and we should have 1 Grand Soul Gem here. So, let's buy that. I do not have enough gold. Okay, I've been messing around a little bit too much. So, how much is it? 349. I got 247. Let's see what I can find here. Okay. Poison. Alright, let's just sell some of this stuff. I'm not even really going to pay attention to what it is. Okay. So, I'm pretty broke at this point. That's pretty sad. But that should be all 5 of our soul gems that we needed. So, if you come over here to the Grand, they should be 200 apiece, I think it is. Yes, so we have 3 here. We have 2 stolen, so that's 5. And then if we come out here, I'll show you the exact location of the Mages Guild. It's basically just kind of hidden behind the Fighters Guild. So if you go to the map, come over here to the West Gate, scroll in, you can see the Mages Guild is hidden here with the Fighters Guild right there, and another house, and basically the basin right here. So let's go see if we can zoom out and where we're going to go off to next. But I think the goal is just, yeah, let's go to the Drakelow, let's talk to her, and let's see if we can at least get started on this, as this is not the only thing that she is looking for. And honestly, I think this is, it's frustrating, honestly, especially if you're a low level, if you were like new to this game and you haven't done much, and this is your introduction. But hopefully I can show you guys where to make things easy. And so we need Argonion's Blood, Bloodgrass, Garlic, Nightshade, which we can buy Nightshade easily, we can buy Garlic easily, we can find those just kind of around. Argonian Blood and Bloodgrass gonna be a little bit harder. So let's continue on this journey, and I'll show you guys kind of where we can go buy some of these things. So right now I'm gonna go get the Garlic. So let's go over here to the Imperial City Prison and go into the Legion office, which is what we broke into if you have already done the Thieves Guild. So you should have already broken into this building, so it shouldn't be too crazy to get back in. There are a lot of guards here, so you do need to be wary of that if you care. If you don't care, just break right in, steal the Garlic that I'm about to show you, and then you should be good to go on to like Bloodgrass. So, shows open, interesting. Usually I think it's red, so just be wary of that. So if we come over here though, Garlic, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I was right. There is a 6-1. Mine was hiding on the ground, so just be aware of that. But yeah, that should be good. Let me see if I can even sneak in here. And let's just break this open a little bit and see what else we can find. So Dwarven Boots, Elven Arrows, some gold, which I am desperately in need of. I am pretty broke at this point, because I've been kind of buying up anything that's in front of me. So other one was Bloodgrass, and it's not Ninroot. I'd have to just give me 1 sec. Let's go find what the, is it the Drake? Okay, let me find the best location for, I think we'll go Bloodgrass next. Okay, so let's go get the Bloodgrass and the other item that I'm looking for. They should have one for sale. We'll probably need to kind of hop around to, it's not Ninroot, Nightshade. We need like 5 Nightshades, and most places are just gonna sell 1. So we'll pick them up where we can. Like we can get 1, I think, over in the Mages Guild usually. But let's go off to the side here. You should find the Gilded Cafe. And let's see if they have something for sale for us. So come over here. And
interest you in some of my fine
Bloodgrass. Let's just buy all.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
And then come down here and you should find Nightshade. There we go. Nice and cheap.
Another satisfied. You too.
And I don't think we're going to want to steal here. So let me go over to, I think it's Coral, and buy another one. Taking a look to see if there is another shop that I should be checking out. Stonewall Shields. Let me just kind of sprint around here. I'm thinking that there's another ingredient store around here that I'd want to check out. I checked out the feeding trough earlier, and I didn't think that had anything similar. Let's actually just go to the general merchant and see if they have anything that's worth getting. From here, though, I'll probably just go back to
Any news
the
about that?
Mage Guild and things like
Only
that.
quality goods for sale here.
Bear
What
pelt,
can I
yeah,
interest you in?
nothing.
Thanks again for your help. We had no other place to turn.
So let's go teleport over and fast travel to the Mages Guild so I can get a second Nightshade. Let's check out North Coral Gate. We should be able to find some there, and I know there's other places. I think Skingrad is the other, where we can go and just find Nightshade just laying around. But I would just check out generally any mages and like kind of ingredient store. You should be able to find at least one or two. You know, it kind of sucks have to do it that way, but
Goodbye.
Afternoon.
that's not who I want.
Good afternoon.
Where is our general salesman? There we
What
go.
can I do for you?
So he should have one.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Let's go. Nightshade, Nightshade, Nightshade.
Thank you for. Good
All right,
day.
so I'll probably go teleport up to Bruma, so then I can at least have 3, and from there it's just gonna be a search and find situation, and kind of hope for the best. So let me check out to see if Bruma has some at their east gate, and then if not, we'll see if we can find somewhere better. I've also had problems with the Bruma Mages Guild just actually showing up on time. I'm not sure what happened to their salesperson last time, and the person I could barter with. She just kind of disappeared for a couple days, which was obnoxious as I needed to get the soul gem from her. Okay,
What
let's
can I do for you?
purchasing
Goodbye.
spells. I don't really need that.
Yes? Let's do
Let's
business.
hope for the best. Nightshade. Perfect.
Come back and see me. Goodbye.
Okay, so at least we got a couple done. I don't think there's anything in here we would want to steal that would help us out. Let me go see where I can find the next best place. We just need 2 more. Shouldn't be too hard to find. You could even probably just go from Mages Guild to Mages Guild, but I'll see if I can find somewhere better. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go over to Skingrad. That's just the easiest place to grab them. So let's go map. Come over here, and I think it was the east gate. And then we should go east from there and just kind of hover on the wall until we're going to run into a giant statue. And then after that, we should be good to grab some of the grass. So come over here off to the side. You should see this big guy over here, riding the horse. And I think it was somewhere around here. We should be able to find... I think it was this right here. Yep. Mandrake, Nightshade, Nightshade. So a good 3 of them right there. You can probably search around and find a little bit more if you'd like. And then let's even show this part of town here. You have the lodge. And I think you have, yeah, Mages Guild here. So let me even check out to see if they have some for sale here in case this might be the easiest place. You might be able to get 4 or 5 of them right away.
What?
Just purchasing spells, persuading. See, are you the right person? Okay.
Aye.
I'm
Looks like it's mostly spells. Apologies. Alright, but now we are good to go back to the Crazy Witch Lady. So let's go check a look at the map. As we've collected 3 things, we have 2 more things to collect for her. These ones will be a bit more interesting than just go find these random ingredients that, honestly, I never use any of these outside of this mission. Bloodgrass, if you can go in the Oblivion Gates, is much easier to do so that way. But I thought purchasing was just fine. Like, you're not going to find Bloodgrass really outside of the Oblivion Gates just laying around. So, alright, we got the
Most
Bloodgrass.
interesting plant. Should your travels
We got Garlic.
familiar with it, aren't you?
And then we got the
Perhaps
Nightshade.
not quite.
And now let's talk about the
This
Argonian
dagger has
blood.
been specially treated. Any old Argonian will do. Bye.
Okay, so the enchanted dagger added to. So we're going to need to equip that, and then I'll show you guys where we are going. We should be able to find some Argonian thieves and then just use that. So let me go into my inventory here. And yeah, it's here. Enchanted dagger. And let's bring up that map location here. Actually, I'm going to be careful with how little... you know, this dagger has on usage. I'm just in case. And then let's go over to Bravil. And we're going to find a little area just right around here that should have a couple Argonians ready for us to kind of snatch. Especially, like, you can go find any Argonian if you want. Especially if you're, like, trying to enter the Dark Brotherhood. It actually wouldn't be a bad one to just go find a random Argonian and try to take him out with the knife. For myself, I am actually just kind of looking for just some general thieves and things like that. Somebody that is, you know, already aggressive on sight, as that is going to keep me from getting any bounty and things like that. We need, I think, one more stop after, you know, getting the blood. So this shouldn't be too bad. Wolves. Okay. So this is the cave. So let's just go right in. And let's see what we can do here. So let me do a little quick save. And we should have, like, yeah, a little bit of mud crabs. And then... I'm sorry, dude. And let's pull out our enchanted dagger. Bleed on strike. I am very clearly not attacking. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can just sneak up behind him. I'm definitely not a high sneak, but... Alright. There we go. It's carved Argonian blood. We are good. So, for myself, I am just going to pull back out my sword. If it will let me. And the tribesmen are now down. So feel free to just kind of search around here. I'll probably just check out that chest, grab some lockpicks, break and go through those like crazy. But that is the first, let's say, 4 steps out of 5 with the bloodgrass, nightshade, garlic, etc. And now we have the Argonian blood. So for the last step, we are going to need to kill a specific vampire. And then we can go back to, is it Skingrad, and we can go talk to the Count, who should give us the cure for our vampirism. So let's check out the map. Let's go to Drake, and let's hope she helps us out here. So come in here. Obviously, so basically we should be able to just talk to her saying like cure vampirism. So
once I have all the...
let's go, Guardian.
Take that dagger.
There we go.
Cost too much. Ah, excellent.
Nice. Then we got
Wonderful.
nightshade. Then we got garlic.
This one is difficult. You have come across a vampire or two in your travel. The vampire you seek is powerful. So the best they could do was to imprison. Search near the North Pan.
Perfect. Okay. So obviously, like they said, this one's going to be difficult. It's going to be obnoxious, you know. And I think he's in the middle of nowhere, if I remember correctly. So let's take a look on this map. And 1,600 feet that way. Yep. So I'm going to go to Bravil here. Let's just go to the outside of Bravil, and I will cut to when I get to this point so that you guys don't have to see me roaming around for 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm over at the Red Water Slough, close to Wendelbeck, which has like an altar, which I thought was interesting, an empty altar. But let's get in here, and let's go find this giant vampire, and let's just get him killed so we can go back and go get away from being an annoying vampire, because I am not a fan of this. So you can see here, a lot of caskets. Dude on fire. I am not opposed to stealing from a dead corpse. So it doesn't look like really we can get much over from around here. So let's just go straight in. So I'm just gonna kind of sprint down here. I shouldn't be having too much of a problem with this vampire. So let's see if this is the correct path. And break this wide open. I think they...
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
There we go. So, one thing is, though, vampires tend to have decent stuff. The vampire dust is also something you can grab that's super super lightweight, and you can get good 50 gold for it. So, let's not go that way. Let's check out over here. And let's just keep falling down this path. Oh. Where's the... I swear I heard a rat. There we go. There we go. Take him out. Check out anything there. I don't need any of that.
Hello? Who's there?
Take you out. So vampire agents, nothing too special. Nice. Got some arrows here. And get a lockpick. Check out the coffin. Check out the chest. We're getting closer. So let me. There we go. Be nice if you actually had a weapon, dude. Make that a little bit more interesting. So let's grab the ashes, and that is our key point right here. So let's just check out the coffin. But main thing is, at this point, let's just get out of here and go back. So when we go through and give her all the items, which last is the ashes, I'm gonna get lost here. Okay. Big thing is, it's like a 24-hour wait. Nothing too crazy, especially at this point. You know, we've made it this far without, you know, dying as a vampire. We can wait another 24 hours. So, up, and out. Something I've noticed, I also haven't been getting, like, I feel like I've waited a decent amount of times, and, the sunlight's not bothering me at this point. Like, let's see if... Aw, hi, Mr. Deer. If waiting 24 hours, if this is going to give me any issues, and if I'm going to have to feed before going back to the count. So let's go in here. And we should be able to give her the ashes, and then she'll say she just needs some time.
Hinderil, you are in... I have everything I need. Give me 24...
So there we go. And let's just wait 24 hours. So I did get a vampire warning here, but let's go and get this cure.
I'm quite pleased with the results. The badge came out. Unless I'm mistaken, our work here is...
Perfect.
Farewell.
So, 1 vampire cure potion added to player's inventory, 1 cure. And like I mentioned at the very beginning of this, I actually did a cheat just to see that I could get it to work. So, there we go. We should be good. So, let's go finish off this mission. Technically, you don't have to if you want to just stop there because that's all you cared about. But I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to go help this guy out. So let's go down to the castle. And remember, he is a vampire, so he should be coming out at night, stuff like that. And I think we're going to have to talk to his assistant about getting him out there. Let's see, or if he's... Yeah, okay, let's go in here. I might be I keep on thinking that that wall is going to come down. So it's... No.
Welcome.
I have the cure.
Yes, please.
Perfect. So, how slow are you gonna be? Man, this is one of the things that they do in like every RPG that just drives me insane. It's like you can't walk faster than 1 mile an hour. Okay, so where did you go now? Okay, I'm right here. So is this it? Okay, I was right. I was starting to lose faith. There we go. Let's just skip through her. And so basically the count should be with his wife, I believe. And he should be looking to give her the potion.
Time grows, Melissa. If you are quiet.
I can bring her around for a short time. You must be quick.
Bam. We are
Rona,
good
my
people.
dear, it's time to wake up.
So she basically just hated being a vampire.
Janice, please, no. Oh, let me sleep. Oh, please let me sleep.
It's all right. It's all right. I've come to give you peace at last.
I can rest. Truly.
Yes, my dear. Just drink this, and it will all be better.
Oh, Janice, thank you. Thank you for saving me.
What do you want?
Oh, jeez. Well, that's dark.
Hush, child.
Yes, very serious.
My wife? Now is not the time for discussion. Give me a day's time to set her affairs in order. Speak with Hylers tomorrow, please. Please, go.
It would be nice to kind of steal from her. Alright, so basically let's go set up, wait about 24 hours, and then we will continue on. So let's go off to the right and back into the castle.
What is it now?
Hey, don't give me that attitude, man. Alright, so let me wait 24 hours and let's get back to it.
Yes?
Alright, before she gets
Please.
away.
Please, wait here. I shall let the Count know.
So let's wait a couple hours. Man, there's been a lot of that since becoming a vampire. I feel like it just never ends. Alright. Let's give it another. Let's just wait like 24 hours and see if she comes back.
I cannot thank you enough for helping me rescue Rona from the terrible state she was in. I'd like to offer you a reward for your... It seems you've been cured of vampirism yourself, so I can offer no help in that regard. I can, however, thank you again. I'm talking to you.
Jeez, man. I just, helped out your wife. All that for 500 gold. The cure for vampirism really is the fix that I was looking for and really for the purpose of this mission. But man, 500 gold is not worth all that headache. But yeah, guys, so I went through kind of the different cures of vampirism, such as basically just doing cure disease. At the very beginning, if you do that within the first 72 hours, you should be good. I went through the console commands as well if you just want to cheat through it. And then the actual mission and quest here that will lead you to kind of the Screengrad area and having to go and collect just a ton of items that are not very fun to do. But it is what it is to get rid of this vampirism, which in my opinion just is absolutely terrible. But I hope you guys found that video helpful. Catch you on the next one.
Greetings to you.